Welcome to Cloud Expert, Audio Books. In this tutorial, you'll learn what are availability zones and region pairs. So, what is an availability zone? Availability zones are physically separate data centers within an Azure region. Each availability zone is made up of one or more data centers equipped with independent power, cooling, and networking. It is set up to be an isolation boundary. If one zone goes down, the other continues working. Availability zones are connected through high-speed, private fiber optic networks. Availability zones are primarily for VMs, managed disks, load balancers, and SQL databases. Azure services that support availability zones fall into two categories: zonal services, you pin the resource to a specific zone, for example, virtual machines, managed disks, IP addresses. Zone redundant services, platform replicates automatically across zones, for example, zone redundant storage, SQL database. Availability zones are created using one or more data centers, and there is a minimum of 3 zones within a single region. The following regions have a minimum of 3 separate zones to ensure resiliency, like Central US, East US2, West Europe, Southeast Asia, and much more. However, it is possible that a large enough disaster could cause an outage large enough to affect even 2 data centers. That's why Azure also creates region pairs. So, let us understand what are regions pairs. Each Azure region is always paired with another region within the same geography, such as US, Europe, or Asia, at least 300 miles away. If a region in a pair was affected by a natural disaster, for instance, services would automatically failover to the other region in its region pair. Examples of region pairs in Azure are West US paired with East US, and Southeast Asia paired with East Asia. If there's an extensive Azure outage, one region out of every pair is prioritized to make sure at least one is restored as quickly as possible for applications hosted in that region pair. We hope you understood what are the availability zones and region pairs. If you like our audiobooks, please rate and share it with your friends. Thank you and have a nice day from Cloud Expert App Team.